YouTube gamers and RPG enthusiasts. I'm Captain Courageous, and I'm back with another exciting review video. This video is going to be about the new 5th edition Dungeon Master Screen. I just got that in the mail today from Amazon.com for only $10, and that includes shipping, so you might want to check that deal out on Amazon. Man, I should be getting paid for that endorsement right there. Anyway, let me go ahead and let's get right into this review. It's just the Dungeon Master Screen, so there's not a lot to say. I just wanted to put down on a video my thoughts on this. The first thing you want to notice about this is there's an excellent, beautifully illustrated Dungeon Master Screen sleeve that it comes in, which is just great. Looks wonderful, outstanding artwork, and then on the inside is an advertisement. This thing folds out. It's actually got pretty good real estate here when you fold it out. But rather than doing some really nice poster artwork, we have an advertisement for the Dungeons & Dragons Adventures League. And they want you at your nearest game store. Yeah, whatever. This is, once again, a missed opportunity. Why isn't there a dungeon map on here? Or the map of a town, or something cool and useful. Here is just more wasted space. This reminds me of the insert from the starter set box. If you all remember that, what a waste of space that was. Here's more wasted space. I mean, how many of these things are they printing? Their print costs are low. They could have put something useful and cool for the Dungeon Master on the inside of the screen sleeve, but they didn't do that. Annoying. Anyway, let's look at the screen itself. It's actually quite thick and is going to last you many number of game sessions, probably years. It's definitely built to take a beating, and hopefully, if you have to, you can hide behind it when the players throw their dice at you. It will definitely repel dice without any issue whatsoever, so that's a plus. Anyway, the artwork on the outside of the screen is outstanding. As you can see, this is a landscaped Dungeon Master Screen, which is a design improvement that pretty much everyone's adopted over the last few years, where not only do you get plenty of space to hide your maps and stuff when the screen is made this way, but also you don't have to be 9 feet tall in order to see over the screen. And you can look at the table and see what's going on without having the screen getting in your way. It's not so much a barrier between you and the players. Opening up the screen and looking at the actual charts that are inside. Generally, in 5th edition, the only thing that you absolutely really need on this screen are the conditions. But let's go from left to right with the first panel. And you can see that there is one panel. The first panel is dedicated entirely to NPCs, where you can randomly generate NPC characteristics on the fly. Very handy set of charts if your players decide to go off the rail and you need to come up with something quickly. Note the lower right-hand corner of this panel, you've got an NPC name generator. Wow, that's just awesome. Very handy, and definitely give you a nice starting place for coming up with some NPC names, which if you run a game and you're getting that blockage in your DM head that sometimes happens when the PCs go off the rail, that's just a very useful tool. All right, moving on to the second panel, we get to the combat conditions, which is basically the center left panel and part of the center right panel. So you get everything, all your conditions from blinded all the way up to exhaustion are included. So that's pretty much the main reason to even have this screen, because combat conditions on the fly, very useful reference, and that's basically in 5th edition. That's really the primary thing that you have to have on the screen. Everything else is superfluous. Anyway, let's take a look at some of the other charts we got here on the center right panel. After you get past the conditions, we have setting a DC. Very nice little chart. Obviously, giving you from very easy all the way up to nearly impossible. So that's a nice little reference. You also have a chart for cover and obscured areas, light, and then another useful thing is your skills and associated abilities, which you can use for reference. That's also very handy to have. And moving to the final panel, we have some information on travel, encounter distances, and damage levels by severity, and also some event charts something happens, and quick finds from the Dungeon Master's Guide. So that's also quite handy and something that you can use when your players go off the rail. And the artwork, of course, is top-notch. Everything about this screams high production values. It's definitely worth the $10, or if you go into your local game store, $14.99. So that's great. So it's a quality product. They've done a great job with it. It's landscape. It's a Dungeon Master screen. It's got beautiful artwork on it. There's really not much else to say about it, except it's going to be useful for your game table. And price-wise versus what you get, it's a good product. Like I said, my only nit is that shipping sleeve. The inner cover is wasted space again on advertisement. Wizards of the Coast, guys, please, man, useful, no wasted space. It's already out there. Do something with it. Make it pretty. A dungeon map would be great here. You could even make it to scale with 1-inch squares. This thing is so large. Why did you do that? Ugh, kills me. There's absolutely no reason why they couldn't have put a really nice dungeon map here with 1-inch squares, and then included a key to the dungeon map as a PDF file on their website. And there, they could have put this advertisement that they have on the screen right there on the web page. How about that for interactivity? Wizards of the Coast, if you're paying attention, I'm your market guy. All right, guys, that's all I got for you on this video. Hope you found it interesting and useful. And I will see you next time. I've got a couple new videos coming out, including one on how to play Dungeons & Dragons, an idea inspired by one of the commenters on the board. So I'm going to go ahead and get that out for you. Another quick mention is today, January 21st, 2015, makes it 1 year since I started this channel. We are almost about ready to hit 600 subscribers, so that's pretty awesome. Thank you all so much for that. Everyone's comments are very positive, and I really appreciate the kind words that everyone has said about my videos, and that inspires me to want to make more, so I'm going to do it. Anyway, that's all I got for you. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe, leave your comments below, and I'll see you next time. As always, may your D20 roll true, and game on.